What's up guys, it's Crim today with the guide to Mythic Maut. I'll touch on Azerite essences, corruptions and the general 5-hat tricks as per usual. For the purpose of this video I'll assume that you are familiar somewhat with the heroic abilities and tactics. Lucky for us there's only one extra mythic tactic to deal with, so let's jump right in. Maut is an almost entirely single target fight, so your standard single target setup will work just fine. If you're unsure of what this is, go to raidbots.com and do a patchwork sim to find out. Keep in mind that while Infinite Stars corruption sims really well on single target, it can reduce its value by proccing on the adds during this fight, and in the reflect phase they might even kill you. You may sometimes be able to cleave off of the adds during this fight, but this is kind of rare. Try to get a feel for this pull to pull, as this may vary from guild to guild. In phase 1 the mythic mechanic comes into play. The entire raid will get a curse debuff that will kill anyone that hasn't cleansed it within 24 seconds. Unfortunately for us, we can't use Cloak of Shadows to get rid of this because it is a curse and not a magic effect. So we will have to get rid of this debuff by walking into the void pools that will be left around the room. You can grappling hook across these if you're playing Outlaw, or use sprint as any of the specs to get in and back out quickly. You also want to be keeping an eye out for the black wings knockback because it deals high physical damage. You can use feint if you do get caught in one of those to reduce the damage you take, and then use your grapple or shadow step to reduce your downtime and get back to the boss. Stage 2, or the reflect phase, is the same as it is on heroic, so you want to be super careful because it can kill you. As I mentioned before, if you get an unlucky Infinite Stars proc, you will die. So cheat death is a good crutch to have on this fight. If you're not playing Infinite Stars or you feel confident in your abilities, you can play the Elusiveness talent instead to reduce the damage you take from the reflect by 30% for 5 seconds. Alternatively, you can use your Cloak of Shadows to completely negate any damage you take from the reflect. Be aware that the best time to use either of those defensives is right at the start of the phase before your healers have their healing buff. After this, the fight is basically rinse and repeat until the boss dies. So good luck, and I hope you've enjoyed this guide. Make sure to subscribe to be notified of the next guides, and if you have any questions or think I've missed anything, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. You can also come find me on my stream, twitch.tv/CrimWow. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.